we'll keep going. Just my statements today, really simple. The attitude, effort, investment of our kids, I'm really proud of. My disappointment comes in the fact of we really didn't play Iowa State football today. We defensively gave up big plays. Offensively, obviously the turnovers and some of the success on third down. Great challenges for us to be the best team we possibly can be, and the inconsistencies a little bit in special teams. And so I think it's really hard to beat anybody, especially a really good football team that way. And again, I kind of own that on ourselves. That's some of that's coaching, some of those are opportunities. We got to put our guys in a better position to be successful. We'll own it, we'll grow from it, and with that said, I'll certainly answer any questions you got for me.
Matt, what were they doing defensively to Iowa State's passing game?
Yeah, and again, you look statistically, it wasn't a whole lot other than the fact of, I think they did a good job being multiple defensively and, mixing up a lot of different things and gave a lot of different looks. And, I think from our end, we kind of had a pretty good beat. That's what was going to happen. Getting the consistency in that passing game never really kind of took hold. So, what to go through, we'll look at the video and obviously we'll grow from it. But, it's something that I think will be another great growth opportunity for this football team.
Was there any common denominator in the big plays they were able to generate? Obviously, they have a lot of weapons, but was there anything you saw?
Yeah, again, going back to it, a couple of them, there missed tackle opportunity on two of them for sure. I think the third and one was a communication error, and again, those are things that we have to own as coaches. Those are not player driven; some of those are coach driven, and so I think that's all from all of us. As coaches, we can evaluate some of this film and say, man, we got to continue to do a great job of helping our guys be in the best situation possible. But obviously, give those guys credit; they've got some really talented players and have the ability to make you pay if you're not perfect.
How's Greg doing?
Who's that?
Iceberg?
Yeah, I think Greg will be in good shape. Similar situation though. Where he's been banged up. I don't think this will be a long deal, but I think it's more of a precautionary situation more than anything here at the end of it.
Did you guys go into the game thinking you could potentially throw 60 passes?
Gosh, I never go into any football game thinking that I want to throw 60 passes. I think, unfortunately or fortunately, it was a situation how it played out, and obviously I think the last two possessions certainly upped that number a little bit. But again, I think it's hard for us to be the best version of us, if we're going to be that unbalanced at times. And so, again, I think situation played it out, and I probably have a better answer for that question after I watched the video. But you're right, it is a lot of passes.
Only one interception forced by your team today. Was it just a lack of pressure you felt like, or were they just picking things up the way you kind of expect?
Yeah, I'll be really honest with you. I thought, that one interception was huge. We were able to put it into, we were +1 most of the game until late in the fourth quarter. And so, I think you'd ask that question if we win the football game and you say, man, that was the difference in the game. So I really don't think there was a lack of pressure in that situation. I think we were able to affect the quarterback at times when we needed to. I thought we really settled down in the second half, played really good defense, and certainly gave us a chance to win the football game.
Was it frustrating to keep having opportunities to get back in the game or take the lead and just not being able to capitalize on them late?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm real happy about it, and I don't mean to say that, be a smart aleck about it, but the reality of it is I love these kids. We kept playing all the way till the end. We gave ourselves multiple opportunities to win the football game, and we didn't do it. And so, obviously that's frustrating, but the frustration more sinks on myself and our coaching staff that how can we do a better job to continue to put our kids in a position to be successful. So, like I said, the frustration probably more at myself of, preparation in detail than it has anything to do with the effort and the intent of our kids, because they did a great job of that. I'm proud of them.
What do you think happened today in the Big 12? Texas, I think they got beat. Oklahoma got beat. Y'all got beat.
Yeah, it's a wild time, right? Like the fact of the matter of it is, I think that one thing it says about this conference is it's from top to bottom. You better come ready to play, and you better come ready to play your best football. If you don't, I think it's really hard to win games in this conference. And I think that continues to show, and top to bottom, where this conference is right now. So, it'll be a crazy November, and we'll see if we can just continue to pound away at the Cyclones and be the best version of us here when we need to be.
What's the focus on the second bye week? Specific things from this game to improve on, or the whole deal?
Yeah, I think regardless of what the outcome was today, I think number one is you're getting into the heat of the battle of you want to play your best football in November. And I think we've been itching towards getting better week in and week out. And I still don't even feel like we took a huge step back today. I think there was still a lot of positives, as I imagine we're going to watch this film and see. We know there's a brand of football that is successful, that when we play it, it's when we play at our best. And I think it's continuing to pound away at how do we continue to get there. 7th game in a row for us. We're going to have to do a great job of taking care of ourselves. And then our kids, we're going to have to decide where we're going to go. What's going to happen here in the month of November? Will we have a chance to become the absolute best version of ourselves we can be? And what a great challenge and what a great opportunity for the Cyclones right now.
What will your
What's
message
the
to be to Brock? The 3 interceptions obviously come in pretty crucial moments.
Yeah. I love him. I care about him. Wouldn't want to have any other quarterback in the country than that guy. And so, we'll grow from it. We will. Part of it is, like I said, how can I put you in a better situation? Some of those were tough situations at the end of the football game. How do I help you? And that's way more than I'd ask any more of that kid, because we wouldn't even be where we're at right now without Brock Purdy.
Brees Hall, another nice day for you.
Yeah.
How have you seen the growth of him, even when he's maybe not getting all the holes that we're used to seeing the last 2 games?
Yeah, I thought a really good performance by him. Caught the ball well in the backfield. I thought the hard runs he made them when he needed to the most, and he'll have to continue to grow for us to continue to be the best us we can be. But I'm certainly not dissatisfied with anything I've seen from Brees. And another great challenge. What kind of back do you want to be in November too? And I think we'll find out here a little bit from Brees Hall where he's going. But really proud of his growth to get to.
What did you see on those 3 interceptions? Is it just one rough play that changes the game, and then it's desperation time, or a couple of them? What are you seeing?
Yeah, again, I think I'd have to go back and really watch it. I think again, that's a quarterback piece of it that Brock will have to get evaluated. But I put the onus back on, man, could we have put him in a better situation to be successful? And so I always start with myself. And I start with our offense, and then we'll see if there's anything fundamentally that Brock did. But again, if I know Brock Purdy, pretty special kid, and at the end of it, I'll own it. Those are on me as much as it is anybody else. And then how do you move forward from it and get better from it?
Last question, Coach.
Thanks, guys.